Hey, what's up, guys? Mohunt Silver. Stopped by my local bank today and swapped out a box of pennies. I did get a circulated box in the swap here that we're gonna hunt through, and I checked all the enders on them, and I see a lot of the shield scent reverses, but I do want to mention and point out. I thought this was very strange with these rolls. I don't know if you guys can see that or how well it comes through on the camera. But these pennies are wrapped in quarter paper, inside out. And not only quarters, but here's the blue for nickels. I don't know what's going on at Loomis. I guess they're out of penny paper or something. That's really weird. But yeah, we got blue nickel paper and then the orange quarter paper. There you go. You can see the you can see it right there. But that's really weird. And I did get a box like 2 weeks ago. Try to get that back in there. Here we go. I did get a box of pennies about 2 weeks ago. Same thing, a Loomis box, and it was uncirculated. They were all 2022 Phillies, but the entire box was wrapped in nickel paper inside out. So I don't know what's going on at Loomis, but whatever. Just thought that was really weird. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna hunt this box of pennies, and I didn't see very many copper enders at all, so I'm not expecting a whole lot out of this box, but we'll see what we get. We'll be using Variety Vista to check for any double dyes or DDOs, DDRs, RPMs, anything like that. And we also have our microscope we're going to use to get closer to them and see them a little better. So I'll get into the first roll on this, and we'll be back when we have something to show you. If there is anything, we'll see. But if you like the video as you're watching it, please give it a subscribe and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, a subscription is always appreciated. So we'll get into this and we'll see what we get. Alright guys, our first notable finds here are going to come out of roll number 6, and we got 2. Check it out. It's got a pretty common 1944 wheat penny right here, wheat cent, and then we also got a King George VI, 1945 Canadian. That's pretty cool. So roll number 6 will give us 2 finds. So we have 1 U.S. and 1 foreign. All right. Roll number 10 is going to give us our second foreign, 1994 Canada. All right, so that's 2 foreigns and one wheat cent so far. Roll 16 is going to give us another 1944. So that gives us 2 wheat cents now for the box. We're on roll number 22, guys, and once again, the foreign finds are outnumbering the American finds because we now have another Canadian, Younghead, 1962. So, hopefully find more wheat cents here soon. This is not good. Well, I just finished up roll number 23, guys. This is the next roll. And I didn't film it at first. I wanted to do some research. This is actually the next day from when I started this box. But I came across this one here. And look, I mean, obviously the front of it looks like it's damaged here, the obverse, but just look how that is though. And then, but what's really weird to me is you flip it over and it's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. So like I said, I was doing my research and it looks like an extremely heavy grease stripe, but you think you'd have some on the reverse side as well. But I threw it under the microscope last night, and if it comes up on here, I have to find it now again. But let me see here, because I had to have it just right. Somewhere on here. Just bear with me, guys. No, now I'm not going to be able to find it. But anyway, like I said, oh, here it is. Now I see it. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but right in here, and it depends on how you have it in the light, because it shows it better in some angles, but that's pillar lines from the reverse on the Memorial. So I actually believe this to be a struck through cap die. Zinc cent here. It's a 1980 something. The last digit looks like either a 5, a 6, or an 8. I have no idea. You guys can kind of see it there. But if that is a struck through cap die, I was looking on eBay. That's anywhere between a $30 and a $70 find right there. Because this would be kind of late stage, because you can see, you know, some of the obverse design coming through, because the coin had gotten stamped so many times it was getting really thinned out. So some of the obverse design was starting to come through that, and the reverse design of the cap was going away. But even here, actually, even right here like this, you can kind of see the Lincoln Memorial going across the coin a little bit. That's really cool. That might be the find of this box. We'll have to see. But, alright, we'll keep going. Alright, guys, well, the wheat cents and the foreigns are tied right now again. We're back up to 3 wheat cents. And yeah. I hope this box has more than 3 wheat cents in it. Alright, guys, well, we're back, and that box is completely hunted, and we did not have that many finds at all. As you can see here, we only have 3 wheat cents, 3 foreigns. We did, however, get that one struck over cap, or struck through cap die error. Sorry about that. And a small handful of 2009s here, at least one from every different design that they had of the 4. So that's pretty cool. And then we did end up with, it's about 1.5 pounds. I weighed it, but it's like 1.5 pounds of copper out of that box. So that's actually more than I expected, because really didn't have that many zinc ends at all, or copper ends at all, sorry. A lot of zinc in that box. But I did pick up another box today, and again, it looks about the same as this last one. A lot of zinc ends, hardly any copper. So we'll see how that goes. But I will add it to this video to get some more footage here, and I'll be back when I have my first find out of box number 2. We'll see you soon. Well, it took until roll number 12, but we got a wheat cent. We got a 1951 Denver. All right. Number 17, going to give us our second wheat. This one's a 1951 Philadelphia. All right, that's 2 wheats so far. Well, this is pretty cool. The very next roll, roll number 18, and we got a 1941 Philadelphia. And I did check it under the scope, and there's not any of the possible DDOs it could have. So we just have a regular 1941 Philly. But, all right. It's 1 from the 40s and 2 from the 50s. Well, maybe this is a sign that this box is heating up. Got a 1937. And we're halfway through the very next roll, roll number 19, because there's the rest of the box. So we'll see. Let's hope there's more in here. Well, I'm just starting the second half of this second box here, so I'm on roll number 26, and I have a 2019. There you go. You guys can kind of see it. Now you can see it better. Under the scope here, and I'll bring you up. And check that out. There's a lot of thickness on that date. And I looked on Variety Vista already. Just take you over to that real quick. There we go. And this is going to be the DDO 001. It does have the die crack on Lincoln's forehead right there. And then there's also on the reverse, which I'll flip my example over here that I have, but a little tiny die gouge above the N in 1 cent on the reverse. There we go. Get that back up, and it's really hard to see. It actually took me a minute to pick it out, but you can actually see it right there. But it's gonna be right here. That's your die gouge. So that's pretty cool. I need to see how much this thing is possibly worth. I'm going to do some eBay research here. But it's in really good shape. So, nice. I'll let you guys know what it could be worth in the next clip. Alright guys, the very next roll, roll number 27, is going to give us this 1958 Philadelphia wheat cent here. And it's in pretty good shape. And then just to let you guys know about the 2019 double die obverse cent right there. I looked up on eBay. They're going for anywheres and selling for anywheres between $5 and about $20. So it's not bad. I'll definitely take it. Roll number 32 of box number 2, and we got a really, really grungy 1929. It's an oldie. And very grungy. But oldest of the box so far. And actually, I think that's the oldest of the hunt as well. And that will actually be wheat penny number 6 for this box. And I have to say, this has been a very strange box, because so far, that is all the copper I have pulled out of this entire box. And 6 wheat pennies. Very strange. Well, roll number 33 is going to give us an explosion of wheat cents here compared to what we've been getting. We got 3 in that one. A 1934, a 1953, and a 1957 Denver. That is pretty wild. And I did pull 2 other copper cents out of that roll as well. The rest of it was zinc. Roll number 35 is going to give us another from the 30s, another 1937. That'll make 2 now for this box. And actually a total of 3 from the 30s there. So we have 4 altogether that are pre-1940 so far. That's pretty cool. Alright guys, well, I went through the rest of that box, and on roll number 47, we ended up getting this here 1956 Denver wheat cent, and that was it for the rest of that box, because it is empty. And that will give us 11 total wheat cents for this box. And I might as well just do a wrap up and get that box out of the way, because we only had, here we go, 3 other wheat cents to add to the pile from our first box we hunted, giving us a total of 14 altogether. Box number 2, though, did give us 4 pre-40s wheat cents there, a 1929, which is in pretty rough shape, and then a couple from the 30s here. So, kind of light, especially that first box, really light. I only found 3. That's like the lowest I've ever found in a box. But what are you gonna do, you know? So we did get 3 Canadians here, and one being a King George VI, That was it for foreigns as well. We didn't get anything else in the second box at all as far as foreigns go. We did get another 7 total. 4 of the presidencies there, which is the harder design to find. More 2009s there. So that'll give us a total of 13, I believe. So we got 6 in the first box, so not bad on that. Then box number 2, as far as errors go, there we go. We were able to get this 2019 DDO right here, and on Variety Vista, that's DDO-001, I believe, from the markers I was seeing on it. And it's pretty widespread there. I mean, the 2015 that I have is fairly close to that as well, especially on the 0. That's what I always look for, is the cat eye in the 0. It's a real easy giveaway. But so you guys can look for too as you're looking for them if you do with a microscope. And then I would say the find of this hunt is going to be this 1980 something, but that's definitely a struck through cap die. Mint error right there. And the back side is not too bad at all. And then you got the front. Pretty rough. And I've never seen one like that, or a coin even anything like that. That's the first one I've ever found, and I'm pretty happy about it. It's pretty cool. So, and then this is all the copper we were able to get out of that second box, guys. It's not even a full roll. So that box was very strange, I would have to say, for only getting this amount of copper, and we were able to pull 11 wheat cents out of it. Very weird, but I'm not going to complain, because I'll take 11 wheat cents out of a very light copper box any day. So, I can add that now to the copper from box number 1. And that probably gives us roughly 2 pounds of copper between both boxes, because box number 1 was 1.5 pounds. So I'm going to say that's probably not even a half a pound that I just put in there, maybe a 1/4 pound. So, pretty light. Hopefully these penny boxes will be picking up on copper here soon. But anyhow, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and share it with your friends. Thanks. Have a good one.